Yo, what up, Dane?
Yo, what up, teeners?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good, man.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
It's good to see you, man.
It's been a week.
It's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a week.
Already.
That's why we needed more than one guest tonight. We needed friends to help us
I feel like
through the end of this week.
Because Memorial Day didn't stop until fucking Tuesday, and then it was Friday.
That's fair. And then the week felt shorter but longer at the same time.
Exactly.
It's been a thing. It's been a fucking thing. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Failure Made Monsters. I'm going to not do the full introduction of the show until after this.
Represent the lobby, not the people. 4 years in a sequel. The bottom line is the bottom line. They represent the full, not the hungry. The NASDAQ, not the country. The bottom line is the bottom line. They represent the greedy, not the needy and seedy backroom dealings. The bottom line is the bottom line.
Billions and billions and billions and billions of motherfuckers not watching the show. Why? There are billions of you literally not tuned in right now. Why?
Do something about it.
Unacceptable. It's hurting the feels.
See what happens when the world opens back the fuck up? You guys all want to be outside.
That's true. That's true. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Failure Made Monsters. I'm Santino the Misfit. This is my co-host, cohort, and compatriot,
Dane Alexander, but you can call me the Great for short, though.
Indeed, you can. And on this show, we like to talk about everything from porn stars to politics, socio-political, topics. Let's do it. Bitcoin,
let's go.
Sure. Aliens, absolutely. How much you like to take it in the ass? We're here for it. Let's fucking go. Also, hang on, let's see if there's any left in here. Smoke. Yeah.
Wow. Did you make your drink smoky? Is that what you did?
It's part of the Santino Old Fashioned, as you've named. So.
Oh, that's the Santino Old Fashioned.
The Santino Old Fashioned. I actually posted about that earlier today, the Santino Old Fashioned. I said I was looking forward to one, and somebody asked me what it was, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad you asked.
I mean,
and then I didn't tell them because it's a secret.
What I'd like to kind of tease a little bit is what's on the horizon. I mean, there could come a time very soon in the very near future where I can share a Santino Old Fashioned with you in the same fucking room.
I really look forward to that.
Who wants to
really look forward. I can't wait for that. That's going to be great. It's going to be the most fun I've ever had.
You're stupid.
Coming back. I'm coming back. All right. Thank you. So, I just wanted to let you guys know we're not going to do the normal format today. We're going to kind of change it up a little bit. We figured we did 40 episodes of the same shit, so let's change it up a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. We've done this before, but we're bringing out a couple. We're bringing out a couple of friends, and we had obviously there's a lot to talk about. We have two guests today, two friends of the show.
We love
that we absolutely Mike Lowther and John Poveromo. We're going to talk about all the happy haps going on. But first, real quick, if you aren't already, please head over to YouTube, subscribe to the Mainstream Misfits channel where you can watch this broadcast live. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. You can join us in the chat there, or you can head over to Twitch and you can follow either me and Dane the Great. So Santino the Misfit, Dane the Great. And you can interact with us, chat with us there. You can, if you're using virtual reality, you can push a button, and what happens is, that, and then you can take it. It's fully interactive. It's pretty wild. So you can take things and shove them into Dane.
Put a dick in his mouth. I beat you there. I fucking beat you there.
You're not watching the screen is the problem. I was like,
oh shit. Oh, okay. You had the visual aid. You had the visual aid. I'll give you that.
I do have a visual aid, and that's really I think I just gave everybody visual aids by making that joke. Wow. Anyway, let's bring in our friends, Mike Lowther and John Poveromo.
Guys.
Hey guys.
Hey, buds.
Good to see you guys.
Great to
I'm
be
glad
here.
we got the dick in the mouth intro out of the way.
What happened?
But the segue, though, the segue.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
See that?
Like, speaking of dicks in mouths.
Speaking of
our
dick
next
in
guest.
Check out our friends here.
That was fucking rude.
Hey, man. Some people like that, and that's totally cool for them. Like, good on you.
It is Pride Month, so I feel like we all have to.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
True. Happy Pride Month, y'all.
I'm wearing all the colors mixed together, by the way.
No.
So just in case anybody's wondering.
You are
I see what you did there.
I think you're trying to blend into your chair and whatever's behind you, and
I bet you thought you were real clever.
Beard and it's just literally just I see a face floating and then like a wall behind you.
I'm going full necromancer. So
I like it. You're going full Dane, really.
Wait,
what that is.
Necromancer. What's that from? Isn't that from a movie where they were necromancers?
I thought that.
I mean, there's a lot of movies.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies.
Yeah, with necromancers and shit. I mean,
Yeah,
I think even
that's a
Harry
thing.
Potter has some.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Somebody
Harry
was telling me.
Potter.
Somebody was telling me recently that there should they wanted to make a Harry Potter porn, themed porn, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
That's
positive
done.
there's Harry Potter themed.
How was that
porn.
not out
Absolutely.
And they're like,
already?
they're like, well, I've never seen it. Have you ever seen it? I'm like, I don't search
I
Harry
have fixed
Potter
something.
porn. Well, I'm pretty sure you could Google it and you'll find something with Snape
Yeah.
or some
it's
shit
gonna
in
be.
it.
It's like Harry. It's Harry something. Harry Porter
Harry
or
Pussy.
Harry
Fucking
Porthole
all the
or
all the
Harry
Hufflepuff
Porthole.
going on
Yeah.
here.
Ooh, Harry
Absolutely.
Porthole.
All right, real
if anything,
quick,
the
before we- Harry
Hufflepuff
Cotter-
crew.
before we
Alright.
get too far into this, let's do
Mhm.
quick introductions here for our
Yeah.
friends. I'll do the short versions and then let you guys, kind of expand upon it. But John, you are a stand-up comic and writer,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
You recently returned to the stage for the first time since the pandemic, so definitely
I
want to
did.
dig into that a bit. And then Mr. Lowther, Mr. Mike Lowther, you are an editor, director, and musician, a bass player to be specific. I've known you for entirely too fucking long, and it's been a great honor. It's been a great honor, sir. So
Okay, wait, real quick. Can I just say, whenever I hear your name, Mike, I always think Mike Lowry. Sorry.
Mike
No,
Lowther.
no, no.
Sorry, it's just
Speaking
it's
louder.
Go for it. Go for it. When I
Never
when I,
apologize for that.
no.
when I
see, it's
watched that
sexier.
scene, when I watch when I watch that scene, I envision myself in that movie when he says it.
Nice.
So I just have to
Okay,
replace a
cool.
few letters, and I'm like, oh, he
Yeah.
said my name. Is
Absolutely.
that
Basically,
Martin Lawrence?
We are
Yeah.
not We are not Instagram friends. I'm going to friend you right
Oh,
now.
We're not either.
We are.
We're not either.
We will be
That's
now.
true.
Great.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I just requested you.
I have nothing to do.
Oh
with
wow,
it.
that was quick. That was
Yeah.
so
I'm
quick.
quick.
Jeez,
I was like,
John.
I don't
Took
think
me
after
fucking
I
3 months and 2 times on the show before I got that. But okay.
No way!
Cool.
Was it? It was not that
Cool.
long.
We're Twitter friends. We're Twitter
like it
friends.
was.
We're Twitter friends. Yeah, we've been Twitter friends for a while.
Okay. Sure.
I don't tweet anything good though. My tweets are all angry, or I retweet people I probably shouldn't.
That validate your worldview.
Usually, yeah.
same. I'm with
Or I
you,
just,
1000%.
I'm like, yeah, that makes total sense. to me.
Fully guilty of that. Oh, I agree
Speaking
with
of
this, and it's usually
worldviews, by the
talking
way,
shit.
Right.
yeah, I tweet. I see you guys, dude. I love you're good on Twitter, man. Santino, you're fast. Like I'll find something or tweet something, and then I'll see that you've already like. I'm like, oh, how did I find that? I'm like, oh, fucking Santino retweeted it.
Salute, sir.
like, God damn it.
I'm here to validate both of our worldviews.
I love that.
Mm.
And speaking of worldviews, I was gonna say, I think this post-pandemic shit. I'm so disgusted with people, and not because of but just the amount of people that were like, as soon as the pandemic hit, they were like, "Oh, I'm sad because I can't go out," and I was like, "No, you're sad because of the world before this, and you're just not dealing." You know what I mean? Because everybody's come out of it, but people are still fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Right.
Or all the shitbags survived, and it's all the same crap. I'm not. Like, I wasn't thrilled with the pandemic shit and everything that was going on. Obviously, people dying, yada yada yada. But as far as
yada yada yada,
Did you just yada yada half a
Just
million?
write 'em off.
Okay. All right. All right.
I thought we were progressive,
did.
sir.
I did.
Yada,
I lost some people too. But it's
were they the little angels?
That doesn't
on
make
your
it better,
shoulder?
John. That doesn't make it better, bro.
I know it doesn't. But what I'm saying is like
I got
aside,
lost
like if you
a
just take
couple
that out of it,
voice in my head.
not seeing this fucking scumbags through this whole thing has been I slept better.
blessing.
Not dealing with club owners and bookers and fucking
Club
bars
owners.
and all that other shit. I didn't realize how much I did not miss that I knew I didn't miss it during it. And I was like, oh, this is great. And now getting back into it and going back out on the road and doing all that other shit. I'm like, how did you fucking people survive this shit? Like it's how I know there's no God. I'm like, it's fucking believable that the people I know and love who are decent died. And the guy who owns the sports bar that I hate is back somehow
and prospering.
And prospering, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever. Or just
At the very
I don't
least,
know.
it's all fucking random.
But so you're gigging again. So are the gigs worse or better now?
I mean, New York. Yeah, New York. I mean, they're not. I'll tell you one thing: booking them is a pain in the ass still, and it's even worse now because they're like trying to. like somehow whittle you down. Like they're like, oh, we've been hit hard. I'm like, me too, motherfucker.
Right.
Like you've been hit hard. I'm like, are you out of your
They were
fucking
pulling
mind?
that shit before the pandemic.
Exactly. And now
Yeah.
they're just doing the same shit. And like, and I've turned so much crap down where I'm like there was this one gig in Delaware and we were talking before.
You don't need
the
to tell me why
pandemic.
you turned it down. You said everything I need to know.
Right? Shit, I'm not looking
I'm
forward
just
to it at
fucking with
all.
you, Delaware. I
No,
love
you're-
you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right though. But there was a I gotta tell you a story about another piece of shit city. Actually, I can't even name the city right now because something might be going on.
Okay,
there,
what's
but-
it? Wait. On the map, what's it look like? Does it look like a box or does it look like a boot? Tell the truth. Come on. I want to
It's
know.
It's not a boot. It's not a boot.
Okay.
I understand why you would think it'd be a boot, but it's not a boot.
All right.
Yeah, but the Delaware thing, like, yeah, the guy was like, we were talking beforehand, and then all of a sudden he was like, well, we can't play. We're like, we're not going to do like a flat rate, but you can do a door deal, but we won't promote it. And I was like, so you want me to drive 3 hours? Yeah, exactly. And I was like, no. I'm like, I'm not going to do it.
Hang on,
No,
real quick.
no.
So now you know, and Lowther can attest to this, what it's like to be in a rock band.
Bro.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
is.
hey, wait.
that is the people.
Wait, what is
you
it?
guys-
What is it like? What is it like? $50 or 50 minimum ticket sales?
Oh, easy.
I remember those days. I remember
Easy.
those
That's
days.
not even fucking. Yeah, that's the minimum ticket sales. No, you'll be lucky if you make us. I don't know, dude, like $2-3.
But wait,
Maybe
but
four
wait,
really good
but
venue
wait,
first ticket.
here's 3 drink tickets. Calm down.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
hang on, wait. For a long time too. If you're doing it before you're even 21, no drink tickets at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
You're
that's
doing
really
the
rough.
fucking. You're doing the all ages shows and shit, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna give you like maybe $2-3 a ticket. You need to sell at least 50. We will give you.
Right.
And it's some of the bigger venues. They try to take a percentage of your merch table too.
Yep.
Just for putting you there, and you're like,
I'll admit this, man, and I feel
fucking
like
real?
I love, you know me, I love comedy, I love the comics, stuff like that, but I think music is far more valuable to an entertainment venue, but you guys get no money.
Right.
I remember coming into one when I was younger and bringing like the comedy thing to them, and we got paid. Like I made sure we got paid.
Yeah.
And then the people who were doing music there were like, "You guys are getting money," and I was
You
like,
know,
"You're not."
why? You know why?
You guys
though,
got
right?
paid?
Hang on,
Yeah.
there's a clear. I mean, there's a bunch of reasons for this, to be honest. Other than let's ignore the fact that it's valued differently by the promoters because they know they can take advantage of bands because there's tend to be more of people just trying to make music and play these gigs than people doing stand up. As far, at least in my,
Right.
I know way more motherfuckers who think they're good at music than that have tried doing stand up seriously.
Fuck.
There's about 2 of them in this chat right now. But no, like.
Really?
But no,
really?
I love you both.
Oh.
No, but the truth is,
Shade.
but John, the truth is that your entire bill will be like how many people are in one band.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So there's
yeah.
like 4 or 5 comics on a bill, and each of them, like if you have 30 fucking musicians plus any crew that they have
Right.
working with them on top of that and shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just a whole other animal for that reason.
It
and,
is.
and all the other, but like you just show up with a fucking. Do you even bring your own mic? You just show up.
No, I just show up.
That's it. We just
Yeah.
show the fuck up. Yeah. I don't even want to ask you. Well, you don't walking around with wireless, nothing, right? So,
I just
No,
have it
it's-
on,
I like
on
the-
a
I
red
like-
wagon
I like
behind
the
me.
sound.
I'm like,
I like the sound quality out of this one.
hey, man.
Ear monitors.
Some people are picky, as you know.
You know,
I get it.
people have been
You-
bringing their own mics to shows now, though, because they don't want to catch whatever. But I'm like, here's the thing I've never been a fan of, though. I don't like irrationality. I understand it, like I get it, but like I'm fully vaxxed and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do the
Yeah.
whole like
Yeah.
you know me. Before all this, big proponent of masks. I think people should wear their fucking masks. I think they should get vaxxed. But once you do the necessary steps and you're not gonna wind up dead or in the hospital, I'm not going to play the fucking psycho game
Kind of yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Kind
I
of
don't want to do that.
Like
Yeah.
my second shot is like Tuesday or Wednesday, and
Ooh.
I fully expect that. Like, I mean, I've been as good as I can be about it, but like I fully expect to like, if I'm not wearing my mask, don't look at me sideways. I'll show you the card if you need to fucking see it.
I am looking at you fully sideways.
Fuck you. Yeah, and you better get in the room with me, motherfucker. That's all I
I have
got.
a question.
Can I touch
We-
you?
I think we all
Whoa,
have the
yes.
Touch
same.
on your pee Dane?
Yeah.
I think we all have the same mic, and mine's blurred. But how do you guys? How do you do the clippy thing with the thing on the top? What the hell's that?
What do you
Sorry,
mean?
we're getting into technical shit.
What are
No,
you
like
talking about?
this is useless, right? I plug this in
Yeah.
because it came with this, and it'll just hang otherwise.
Oh,
so I
but
have
it-
it plugged in.
That's
but
just
it's a
how I
US
screwed it in.
Yours is hanging from the top. That's why.
Yeah, well, it's horseshit, man.
Ours
I
are
just don't
both
like it in
coming
there,
from-
but it looks
ours
like
are
yours is
both
out of the
from
way.
Miller.
Mine is out. Well, that's how it came. I don't know.
Mine,
Well, I'm
both of
having,
ours
like,
are on. Yours is on an arm. Ours is on
high
a floor
school-
stand.
Oh, got
So
ya.
so gravity doesn't play. A
Wait.
part in it.
The state that sucked. You never told us.
Hold on, real
the
quick. Can we
states
talk
suck.
about how loud there's like mic wires?
Mic wires. Let's talk about my headset.
Mike looks like he's desperately trying to land this show, and none of us will shut up. He's like, we are coming in hot, guys. I don't know if
you,
you can.
John.
We need it. Mike, what's your type 5? Let's go right now.
Type 5, bud. Type 5.
No, so Lowther, actually, I did want to add before we change topics. The gig thing for you, because obviously, I met you through playing in bands and shit when I was like 20. So 13,
same
14
age,
years ago. 100 years ago.
Yep.
In your experience, how common was it for your band to be treated well? Never, not, and I don't mean like well by our standards. I mean like John would think, oh yeah, that's like normal.
Yeah.
Well, they know you're desperate. They know, especially when you're a young band, they know you're desperate. They know you need the exposure. They know you need to sell your demo CDs and your merch. Yep. So yeah, they'll. I don't think I've ever gotten paid for a gig before I was in my current band. Yeah. But yeah, growing up and
you can tell us.
Westview.
Westview.
What up, Westview? Shout out Westview.
What kind of music is Westview, Mike?
If you like country and rock and you like Nickelback, you'll probably like Westview.
Check out Westview.
But
let's big them up a little bit. Who you guys have played with some notable people, right? Anybody worth mentioning?
We opened for Mr. John Bon Jovi at the
Forum
here in LA.
Okay,
at the Forum.
You just got points for me. You just got points.
Thanks,
for
man. Thanks.
I needed those points.
My friends ain't no slouches. Is what I'm saying.
Nope.
No,
listen, my mom and her friends would love you.
Yeah, my mom too. My mom's from Jersey as well. My mom was freaking out. Everybody freaks out.
Hey, John. They're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
We have a band photo with Bon Jovi in the middle, and my accountant in Long Island took the picture and then put it in her office and taped it to the printer.
That's
wow,
amazing.
that's fucking sick. Dude.
I think that was the man. Slippery When Wet was a fucking legendary album.
Before the pandemic hit, I went to see Billy Joel and Bon Jovi came out. Fucking killed it, crushed it. I was not expecting that. I never get that lucky.
That's some goat shit in the building.
It was nuts, dude. I never get to see I mean, obviously it's cool to see the person you're going to see either way, but it was just one of those things where he's like, and now a special guest, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like his bassist from '84, and then all of a sudden it was fucking Bon Jovi, and I was like, wow.
That's amazing.
Can
we real quick acknowledge that only in this decade could you get away with saying, yo, that's some goat shit in the building, and everyone would be like, yeah. It really was. Like 10 years ago, you've been like, that sounds wildly unappealing.
There's some goat shit in the
building. In a rural area? I don't understand.
Look, vernacular. What can you do?
All right. So anyway, Dane wanted to know what state
the shitty state.
So what gig
is it in the middle? Is it on the west, east, middle, or south?
It's by Jersey. It's like a close.
So all of them are shit.
Does it start with New Jersey?
Does it start with New Jersey? Yeah. It was so funny. There might be something going on that I have to wait and see or whatever. But it was hilarious because literally 3 weeks ago, I was shitting so hard on this fucking city as my least favorite place to perform, to be in. To be around, I fucking hate it. Yeah.
Oh, you already know.
I know. I think I know the city too. If memory serves.
Yeah, I was just like,
if you get I'm not trying to take the money out your pocket. I ain't saying nothing.
No. But I was like, no, I don't.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I very rarely, but it's kind of funny because literally today somebody was like, hey, they're shooting this thing, yada yada yada, and it's out of. And then I was like, oh, I love that place. Immediately, well,
total 180.
What a great place to be.
That's me talking to music promoters about them and then to them. It's two totally different people.
Yep.
Yeah.
I fucking love Ohio. You know how much shit there is to do in Ohio? Tons. I fucking love it.
It's great.
Yeah. It's
great place.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I love everywhere. I hate everywhere. That's the good default for me. I hate everywhere except for where I live right now. And that's why I live here.
Facts.
Everywhere else I will visit for a night on a stage and then or a weekend if it's Vegas, because Vegas.
Yeah,
Fucking
there's just some
Vegas.
places you naturally hate more than others. Like there's
That's
like
true.
oddly enough, like
Anywhere in the middle.
Anywhere Dane is.
anywhere in the
Fuck you.
anywhere in the
Why?
middle is bad.
But why though? Is all I'm asking. But why though?
That was a
sorry,
sad but
I'm
why.
just kidding. I'm from a place you probably haven't heard of it, but it starts with New Jersey. And there we this is how
Don't
we
know how
show
to make
affection.
pizza? Exactly.
What?
Actually, I'm pretty sure we're
Oh.
ranked #1 in the country, but all
Oh.
right.
Who the fuck judged
Wait,
it?
Anyone
do you
who knows
think-
what pizza
Who do you think
supposed to
knows
taste
how to
like?
make pizza?
Not a
First
fucking
of all,
not a fucking
John,
casserole.
bring your hands if you're gonna make a statement like that. Cause I'm from Chicago, sir.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Chicago
Yup.
is garbage,
Yup.
dude.
Casserole.
Garbage pizza. Not Chicago. Chicago's listen, I'll give you this. Chicago has some of the best food I've ever had anywhere. Love
Is it
Chicago.
because you're too used to this taste of dick? Is it because you like that
Sir, it
more
is
than
fried
good
wink,
people?
and that is
If
not
I
a
was
bad
too
thing.
used to the taste of dick,
Yeah,
I'd have
I
my
mean,
own HBO
some-
special. I'd have my own series on NBC. I may even have a music career. You don't know if I
Fair.
was too used to it.
Fair.
And hold on, let's be honest. Sometimes the taste of dick isn't a good thing. Some people don't know. They don't keep their
That's
their
fair.
hygiene
That's
up. Get
also
the
very
fuck out of
fair.
here. Sometimes,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Also very fair. Dirty dick.
No, it's not just by default a
Let's add
delicious meal.
descriptor, right?
No, I
Dirty
didn't
dick.
say. I wasn't implying that it was, but I love that was a statement that you had to make clear. I don't know for whom.
Because he said no. Because see, Tito's like, oh, it's Pride Month, but it's like every dick is not just delicious.
Hang on,
Also,
real
but
quick,
it's
real
okay.
quick.
It's not just being dicks, buddy.
guys. I'm sorry. We're being rude to Mike Lowther
All right,
here. Mike,
sorry.
Mike, let's involve you in the conversation. Specifically, how do you feel about the taste of dirty dick?
You know.
I knew he was going there, but I still thought it was funny.
And
I'm
it's
really
so
glad you
great.
asked-
It was the delivery.
I'm really glad you asked me this question because I grew up. I'm Jewish, so I grew up circumcised. I didn't know that was a thing for guys, where it could get stinky and smelly and green.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
I don't know what that's like. I've just heard stories. I didn't know what
Green?
schmegma
I
was
love
until I was
that
like,
you took. I love that you took a swipe at people with uncut dicks because I
Yeah,
also feel like that's a huge debate I've had with girls I've been with where they were like, if
Hold
we have
on.
a kid, which is just odd, but like if we have a
Wait.
kid, would you want him
Wait.
to be circumcised? And I'm like, fuck
Wait
yes.
a minute. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Go
I
ahead.
don't-
Go on.
I don't appreciate. Look, Connor, I don't think that we need to
He
specify.
can't even speak.
He can't
I
speak.
don't
He's
think we
like
need-
Tucker Carlson trying not
I
to
don't
say
think-
best.
I don't think we need to. We don't need to single anybody out anyway.
No.
However your dick looks is how your dick looks. I'm just saying, if you don't wash
Sure.
yourself, whether you're cut or uncut,
I feel like
That's
Dane's
just gonna
got a
hurt.
wild meat hook, and that's why
In
he's
general.
getting real passionate.
That's why I
right
said
now.
I liked that Mike automatically just went there. Like he knows that like if you want like hygiene's important regardless, but he was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking attack people
I'm gonna.
who do not
gonna-
have a
I'm
cut
gonna
dick.
I'm coming for everybody with an uncut dick that I can.
I didn't have a
Don't
choice.
use
let
that
me
as a
tell you.
soundbite.
You didn't what,
Thi-
Mike?
I didn't have a choice. They just took it from me.
Yeah,
That's
well, that's when
fair.
you
I
should
mean,
do
I
it.
couldn't
You
even
should
choose.
do
I
it
couldn't
when
even
you're a
choose.
fucking kid when it doesn't matter. It's not like you remember
otherwise
it.
it's
Right.
incredibly painful if you do it after. The
Yeah.
the
Why
sex
wouldn't
act.
it be?
It's a
Right.
skin. It's a ring
Why
of
wouldn't
skin.
it be?
It's a ring of skin in a landfill somewhere right now. That's
Yeah.
where it
Bro,
is.
let me tell you. Wait,
It's,
but have you ever,
it's on a
wait,
plate of galamad somewhere.
have you ever seen so like on Twitter recently it was like a floating around like a little video of how it's done. Have you ever
Floating
seen
around.
like the little
No, I
breakdown?
haven't seen it. No.
Bad choice of words. But
Yeah.
it's as painful as you would imagine it to be, like even if you're a kid, it's like 10 million times worse. The shit it's grotesque how they have to do. It's not just like we cut it, you're good. It's like they
Yeah.
gotta pull shit out, switch
Dude.
shit around, go back in.
Well,
So-
yeah, that's why people who make balloon animals are so good at
guys.
it. As like backups. It's
So
like
guys,
Oh, you mean rabbis?
guys.
Yes.
So aliens, right?
wait, hold on, Santino.
All
Is this
right.
not how you wanted to
Is this not
spend
how you
part
wanted
of
to go?
Pride?
So
That's what it's
Bitcoin,
about.
With four
aliens,
dudes?
Trump,
Yes, go on.
blog. What else? What else we got before I pass?
Who knew that would be such a heated conversation between four
Right.
dudes in a chat
Dick hygiene.
Seriously.
who've
By
been
the way, I
who've been
saw that.
inside
I saw-
almost the pandemic?
This fucking conversation was getting far away from us, and now all I could think of is like, I want calamari. I say calamari, but I said it a
Calamari,
second
yeah.
ago, and I'm like, I can't. No one knows what the fuck I'm talking about except John.
You
So
want
wait, what-
Galamad?
Galamad.
Chicago pizza is shit, but the rest of their food is great. And
Go
Mike
fuck
does
yourself.
not like uncut dicks. God,
Wow.
Just summed
It's
up.
not real
That was
pizza.
25 minutes right there. Just summed
Okay,
up in
next show,
25 seconds.
next show. I get to bring on friends from Chicago. Fuck that.
All right.
Do you have any friends?
First of all, no,
In
because
Chicago?
fuck people. Second of all, of course I do.
You know what we should do? I wish we could do this because there's nowhere to get good Chicago. If any of us had money, we would each get each other pizza from our native region.
Oh, I'm down. Pequods. Period.
You got money? I don't have any.
How
are we gonna get pizza from Chicago?
Pequods now ships in dry ice. They'll ship it to you, and I will send it to each.
Out.
Send me the fucking address, and I will send it to each and every fucking one of you, and then we'll talk.
I'm good.
Fuck you. You're not.
I'm good.
You know what?
That
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
flat ass taco pizza.
I haven't had a casserole in a while, so I'd love some Chicago deep dish.
I feel like we just got to
all of the ass.
let's do
fuck.
Let's do this. Let's do this to save money. Let's all the three of us pool our.
I know what you're gonna do.
And get Mike. No, I'm not. And get Mike Lowther to play the calamari.
Oh no, I don't even like calamari. I don't.
But we'll have to send it with like a box of
breaded
dildos or something,
skin.
so he gets the idea. He knows what the message is.
Wait.
Right.
So
he's only thinking of one thing while he's enjoying that delicious plate.
On task, because none of you know what you're talking about pizza. On task, alien thing is kind of getting a little freaky at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
it's getting a little.
It's
Getting a
been
little
freaky.
Fucking thing from India.
It's been freaky.
I did one thing from India, like the
What
ship
thing?
sinking. I
Oh.
saw that. I saw there's a ship sinking. But
Hold on a second. I'm going to send it to which one of you has controls to the thing? Santino?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
send it
get
to
send
me.
it Santino.
Dan has it, but he doesn't know how to use it, like most things. Oh,
Hey!
Dynamite.
I mean, but at least I got it though, and I appreciate that part of the
You're
compliment.
welcome,
Thank you,
buddy.
sir. Thanks,
Wow.
because I know how to use it.
All right, send it to John. Send it to him. Let's see what happens.
No, I don't want to do it.
No, I just sent it to you.
Oh.
It's there.
No!
You gotta wait. We gotta watch this clip.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's your show. You do whatever you
Where-
fucking want,
where'd you
but I'm
send
telling you, it's weird.
Where'd you send it?
Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's a Twitter
Is it-
thing.
Did you
Okay.
send it to me on Twitter?
Yeah, I sent it to you direct message on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna send it to
least
you, and I'm like, you and I talk through like 17 different platforms.
I know
Right.
that is true.
Like,
It
that's
always-
happening.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, the alien thing is getting fucking weird as shit though.
What
But they just
Like,
came out with a report today.
because I mean, you know, there's always been that speculation, but when you start seeing like naval pilots, fucking real like ass people
Yeah.
coming out, and they're like, yeah, by the way, we have all this footage, so that's a thing, and we would see it all the fucking time, so that's a
Oh,
thing.
here it is.
All right, let's see what the fuck this shit is here.
It's weird, but it also could just be somebody in Saran wrap.
I don't know if we got any sound or not. But
I don't think you need the sound. You need to just see this.
That is a lace for everything.
can you hear that?
Yeah.
Is it on a road? Are we driving down a road? What's that?
Yeah, it's a bridge in
Oh.
India.
Is that a child walking there?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck that is.
What?
But if they took
What?
the Vaseline off their fucking camera.
Is that a motorcycle?
Whoa, that's awesome! Whoa,
right?
That's not real. That's
Like-
not real. There's no way that's real. That
Why
I
looks-
is he not-
know.
That looks
Why is he
janky as
panning
fuck.
off? Why is he panning
That looks
off? Why is he
that looks
zooming in?
janky as fuck. Like, why is your camera movement so good there, buddy? And how come you blocked this whole fucking scene out? Hold on. Make it bigger. Can you
I
make it
can't.
bigger?
I don't know. I don't
can't?
Has
know.
someone analyzed this yet?
Hang on. I
Not
need
yet.
Dane. I need you to come over here and help me make it bigger.
First of all, that's what your wife's for. Hey, puppet. Hey, how you doing? Hello,
Help me
puppet.
make it bigger.
Oh, puppet?
They did. There's something else about it down below on the Twitter thing. It wasn't there earlier today.
Oh, here we
Truth
go.
about viral video of alien ghost spotted in highway in Jakarta.
I don't know,
Um,
man. Nice.
Oh, that's fucking
Dobby.
hilarious.
Good.
It's Dobby.
So, Dobby,
Well played.
see Harry Potter
Well
porn.
played.
Boom. Right
good.
there, just for you.
That's
I
just
don't know.
creepy.
Well, no,
mean,
I
if
just
it's real, it's terrifying
Well,
and
here's what-
and exciting. But if it's
here's
fake,
what I'm,
it's,
here's
you
what I'm
know,
waiting
it's
on.
just
I'm
creepy.
waiting on NASA to release like footage of aircraft and blah blah blah. That at that point I'll be like, okay, now this is something we should really discuss. Other than that, I mean, UFO means exactly what it means, unidentified. Doesn't necessarily mean
You don't even call them that anymore, right?
It's UAP
Yeah, they-
now,
Yeah,
unidentified aerial phenomena or something.
Yeah.
phenomena. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
By the way, real
Really?
quick, Rollo in the chat here just goes, "Aliens will probe you."
Nice.
This
That's nice.
this man here is clearly on top of everything going on with aliens. When
Kyle,
did you guys start?
We started about a year ago. Was it a year?
What does he
over a
mean?
year?
The show or
I think
or
the
this
show.
episode?
Maybe today. If it was
No,
at
no, no.
6.
Today was at 6.
When was our
in
first?
case you
Hang on,
missed-
I'm gonna look now. When was our?
I
first
feel like it was
When
March-
when was your first show?
March
Good
something.
question.
March something.
Did we already have our 1 year?
Also, just real quick while we're at it, hey everybody in the chat. I'm sorry we got caught up in fucking dick skin.
Yeah.
Dane usually makes love to the people in the chat by now.
I actually really did.
You were the best, by the way. Like it's weird. You guys would have thought after coming on your podcast in the beginning, I would have learned something about engaging with the audience. I loathe and detest the people watching. When they chime in, I do, man. I mean, I'm glad they're watching, but I wish they'd shut the fuck up because I don't like it's stuff. Go ahead.
Each of you individually is probably really cool, but when y'all get together, fuck.
Yes.
Not just playing.
Yeah. No, it's like, but like it's funny because it's like I have no like my producers on that show or whatever is like really good with like also engaging with the crowd.
You're a producer?
Well, yeah, I do.
Aren't you fucking fancy? We don't have a producer for one.
It's the same way. Santino's the producer of this. He knows how to run the background area.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
While he's doing the show and drinking, I'm just saying, don't you compare my amazing elite
that's right
consuming liquor and talking about dick
Teeners, you know how you get teeners, you know how you get. You know how you get deep breaths. There we go.
Oh, I love this. You guys have really aged into a beautiful married couple.
Yeah, pretty much.
A digital beautiful married couple.
That's why I know he has a meat hook.
And I'll be your disobedient son.
Okay, look. First of all,
it's straight as an arrow.
Straight as an arrow. God damn it! You finished my sentence now.
I knew it.
It is. It's straight as a fuck you. Straight as an arrow. But if it were hooked, if anybody's got one that's hooked, there's a way to use that too. Don't feel bad about that.
No.
Show me your hooked penis.
Are we back on dicks?
You get.
How did this happen?
This whole session is all wieners today.
He said, "Are we back on dicks?" Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the show or not, but
yeah, that's true. I'm literally surprised that each show. How do you not have an individual dick pic of each guest so that when you bring them back on, it's just their
that's their avatar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like when you. Like on late night talk shows, they have in the green room, everyone's picture. It's all just their dicks on the walls.
Oh my god!
In the green room,
it's like
that's
the
wall generation, by the way.
Can that be a thing? Can that be a thing? And then wait. And then we take like all of the dicks, right? And it's like you know how they do the collage of the one picture, and it'll be a bigger picture, and it'll be like our main picture, but it'll be made out of all of the dicks.
Like that.
What if? Dude, I got it. You collect everybody's dick pic, and then you do it, and then you make it into a giant picture of Trump.
Ooh,
that's
not too far off, right, from what Pete Carter did. You remember that?
What did
Pete Carter do?
Pete Carter, when Trump got elected years ago, when he was still living in LA, he made a painting of Donald Trump using nothing but his dick and balls and pube hair.
His actual dick and balls?
His actual dick and balls. There's a painting of Donald Trump made by Pete Carter, who was a guest on this show, Ghoulmaster, and MG, the whole thing. Obviously, John, you know him.
Made by whose dick and balls? Pete Carter's or Trump?
He was doing a bunch of Pete Carter's. He was doing a bunch of like dick paintings, and he did one of Trump, and I think he used his pubes and hair and everything. I don't know if I can find a picture of it, but it was fucking hilarious. I think he sold it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's great.
I'm just saying,
art is art.
You said that before, and I'm like, that's high art.
It's in the eye of the
beholder. He was high when he made that art.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So aliens, guys.
So aliens.
Back
all
to
right.
aliens.
So how do aliens correlate to Bitcoin is what I've been trying to figure out since she made the picture. If there's any
real question about why aliens haven't visited us yet, it's the last 15 minutes of this conversation.
yeah. Mr. So-and-so dick. Exactly.
Well played.
Yeah, they're like
it's because they're all uncircumcised and they feel ashamed.
First of all, if you are uncircumcised, there's no reason to feel ashamed. It's okay.
No, there's no reason to feel ashamed. Inferior, yes. Ashamed, no. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. I really am. I'm just fucking around.
I hate you so much.
Have you guys seen that?
You know what? You know the thing I don't like though. I just don't like that it's become a movement where they're like saying
uncircumcised.
I'm like, first of all, no one gives a shit about dicks any other day of the week.
True.
I'm gonna get on the bandwagon because like some it's another cause. Fuck you. That's ridiculous.
All right, wait a minute. Okay, honest question. If you were uncircumcised,
Lowther, hold that point. I saw you.
Would you get circumcised? Like
no,
as an adult?
No, because I don't want to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
But I would wish I were.
Kim, all right, is the last?
Kidding.
Real quick. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about any of this stuff, because I forgot it before. But am I the only person who only learned what Schmegma was because of Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah, that's
That's how I learned
talk
it.
about that.
I
The
agree.
only reason I knew what it was is because of that
discuss
fucking
this.
card.
I think it was
That
some
and,
gamer
the best card-
Xbox gamer tag.
Amazing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So, all right, Lowther, you were gonna make a point before. Do you remember?
Yes.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen that movie What Planet Are You From with
Yes.
Gary Shandling?
Yes.
Yeah,
and I
that was
love Gary
man.
Gary
Shandling.
Shandling was great.
I
Fucking
miss
goat.
him, man. Yeah,
Is he dead?
yeah. He passed
died.
away a few years ago.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's right. Damn.
a heart attack out of the fucking blue, dropped over in his kitchen. Fucking horrible.
I know. Yeah, if you haven't watched the Larry Sanders Show
now
on
that-
HBO,
Oh yeah, watch it. Seriously.
unbelievable.
That was
Oh,
after.
wow.
Did you see the episode with him on Comedians in Cars too?
Yeah.
and it makes him dying not that long after. Really, kind of.
I know.
Is Dennis Miller still alive? By the way?
Dennis Miller
Yeah.
is still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Can we also just acknowledge Seth Meyers' impression of Dennis Miller? The last.
Yeah, I
like,
love
week
it.
or
I
so?
love
That was
it.
good. I enjoyed
Though. It's great. Yeah,
I enjoyed
It's
that.
great.
I'm here for it.
I'm a fan. All right, so I want to do. I genuinely did want to talk about these things. Dane, you asked earlier how aliens and Bitcoin are connected. They're not at all. It was just
Okay.
I was talking
all right.
louder when I was
The
coming up with the
teaser.
name of the episode, and we
Unless
were like, what do we wanna
Elon
talk
Musk is an
about?
alien.
Unless Elon
Which he
Musk is an
probably
alien.
is.
That's
Elon
the-
Tusk.
and that's the interconnectivity. There is really Musk's influence over the entire cryptocurrency space,
Yeah.
and then
he shit on
obviously
that.
his desire to go to Mars and to build.
I
that
think it's more
empire.
likely that he's just a cunt than an alien. But I'm not
definitely a cunt.
100%.
He's a mix, man.
He's-
I think he knows exactly. He's a troll.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
mix.
trolling.
He's the living
trolling-
version of the internet.
And he's making
Yeah.
money off really stupid fucking. I don't want to say that. He's making money off
doesn't know.
people for sure.
He
That's
totally
what
is.
he's doing.
But you know what
he-
sucks
he-
is
I think he made
he's
his fortune.
autistic. So saying any of this shit about him makes us real scumbags.
Well, he has Asperger's, right? Is that what it was?
Oh, he has
What?
Asperger's,
Hey,
that's right.
no, fuck that. You're still part of the part of the. No, there's no. You don't get special. Anyway, I don't.
I got you. I'm with you.
If you're a shitty person, you're a shitty person.
I
and
don't
you
have.
should-
I don't think I have a problem with Elon Musk.
I don't-
for whatever. I don't know what it is that you. I mean, I have an issue with
I don't
him
really have-
manipulating the market.
I don't
obviously.
care one
but-
way or the other.
Yeah,
I
I
love-
actually like him. Otherwise, I think he's. I mean, I've always been a
He's
fan
alright.
of his. Like, I was a fan of Tesla and shit.
I think he
when
gets a lot
the
more
first
credit than he
roadster
deserves,
came
but
out.
other than that, I don't care.
I
Yeah,
think he
people
doesn't
think
I think he's out of touch and he doesn't understand
Right.
like or care about what he like. Look, I thought he was a real piece of shit during the pandemic when he was against getting people financial care. Like he was against the checks, the pandemic. He thought like
Well, 'cause of
I have
Tesla.
a real. Well, yeah, but he also took advantage of government funding or government relief. For his own company.
during the bailout
Yeah.
under Obama.
Oh, that, but I mean, like during the pandemic too, like he took advantage of those.
Yeah, well, I mean,
pandemic
like
relief
let's talk about the big one though, because that's true. But I mean that because to that point, look, Elon and like most people I like, artists, philanthropists, billionaire, fucking CEOs and shit, whatever. And nobody's perfect. We all have issues. So there's obviously stuff.
Nobody's perfect.
No, but he's nerfed. But Elon, like coming out against like federal aid of any kind is just stupid when the track record for him is so clear. Like Tesla would have gone under if it weren't for
I mean,
weren't for Obama's
coming
initiative
against
for clean
federal
energy.
aid is irritating.
Yeah, I mean, well, anybody who accepted a huge amount of it from the government saved their company. Granted, he did pay it back ahead of schedule with interest. That is true as well.
Right.
But he did accept an insane amount of fucking money by regular human being normal citizen standards, not corporate standards. But he accepted an insane amount of money and then paid back blah blah. So like to be again, it's like I don't know, dude. It feels very Republican of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a typical,
billionaire thing.
Billionaire thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wonder if he doesn't do a lot of shit for the sake of the attention it gets him to then utilize
of course.
it.
Well,
yeah, he does.
Utilize it for X, Y, or Z is
that's
what he's doing.
like
He's
textbook.
more methodical, I think. Than,
I don't have any problem with the shit he's making. Like, I think that people get a little too alarmist about we don't know the consequences about the tunnel
of
dude.
The tunnel of Teslas is kind of cheesy.
The what?
The tunnel of
Teslas from Vegas. You guys haven't seen that?
No, he's stunts are stunts, and they all serve their purpose. Like shooting a fucking roadster into space, and he's gonna put Dogecoin on the fucking moon and stuff. Like he knows. I feel like while he may be a bit out of touch, like he's not as grounded as he comes across, and I even though he does seem grounded, he's not actually. But I still think he knows what he's doing, at least to the degree that, like, even that meme tweet that went out yesterday was on the support. Was it on the support number for Bitcoin breaking a certain resistance level or some shit? Like, it was timed perfectly, even though it seemed innocuous. It was clearly with like very specific intent. Right. You know what I mean? So I think that a lot of the stuff he does comes around there. But hold on, did you see that in chat too?
Yes. Can you please?
Which one, Dark Sage or listen? You guys are not real analysts of events unless you can tell me how the 2022 Wyoming election will go. Will we see increased Buffalo turnout this year, or will the Bison support be too much in the rural area? Anyone who covers news should know this.
There's so much to unpack there. There's so much.
Hold up, real quick. Here's what I know about this, Dark Sage. Here's what I know about this. I don't give a fuck about Wyoming, but I love bison. It's delicious.
Bison is, and first of all, who the fuck ever said?
Unless they book us to show in Wyoming, I love Wyoming.
Whoever said analyst? I don't think analyst or news.
No. Hang on,
you're wildly over exaggerating.
He probably heard you say you have an anal list, and then he misconstrued it, because I feel like that's more.
That sounds more right.
I am afraid that the Buffalo turnout will be too big. Their supporters are great in number, and Bison numbers have been going down a bit. But will we see Buffalo supporters stay home this year?
Are you trolling us?
He's absolutely he's amazing. I'm a huge fan of Dark Sage right now. Dark Sage. Hang on, real quick. Couple things. Two O's, right? Two big.
Two O's. Yes.
Crazy. But I think personally, right, that the Buffalo need to turn out, and if they don't turn out, we're gonna have a problem, because no, seriously, if the Buffalo don't turn out, then who is going to stand right and claim that it is important for us to maintain our right not to wear masks, to ignore all science, right, and to make sure that the people who process at the Buffalo bison plants are represented properly by TV reality show.
I was this close to spitting.
And here's the thing though. There's a third party of moose migrating from the north that are coming in. Wait.
There's a flock of moose in.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I'm living for this conversation.
Oh yeah,
my man.
Any much moose in the woods? What is it?
Much in the woods. What is it? Before eat.
Brian, what the hell's the matter with you? I don't know.
Great.
I don't know.
Stuff.
You too. Sorry. Fucking good. Brian Regan. Shout out to Brian Regan. One of my all times, man.
Shout out Brian Regan.
He's great.
All right, so anyway, we were talking about Musk and all this shit, blah blah blah, aliens. But I do want to, I genuinely do want to know your guys' thoughts on this, because I was talking to my buddy Doc Hoyle briefly on Twitter, and we were, it kind of he posted in response to somebody else earlier today that and I don't want to take the super humor out of everything we're talking about, but like genuinely, like with this alien shit. If you guys have been following, like John, I don't know how much you've been paying attention.
I've been saving it all, sending it to people. They think I'm nuts.
So, have you watched Unidentified? Have you been watching that? Because I've been watching that for years.
But okay,
I don't know. What is that?
Unidentified is a TV show that this is no bullshit. This is the problem with it, is the elevator pitch of this show immediately makes you go, oh well, this has no credibility until you add descriptive details. So it's literally a show about unidentified objects, but there's a group that was put together by Tom DeLonge of Blink-182.
Come on, already, what the fuck?
No, that dude uncovered.
That's why I said the elevator pitch is not good. But when you pay attention to the details, like the fact that like the guy from A-Tip was Alessandro.
Got it.
Oh,
wait, hang on, Dan. Have you been paying attention or no?
Yeah.
Have you watched Unidentified or no?
I would not.
All right, real quick. So Alessandro was the head of A-Tip at the Pentagon. He used to work for the Department of Defense, and their job was to literally look at what would be threats of technology beyond our understanding because at certain points these things were being recorded and they're like, all right, this needs to, we need to actually pay attention to this, because if it is, Russia or China or who the fuck ever creating technology that is beyond the current understanding or capacity of the United States, it's a threat. So that was it. So you have Tom put together this group of people. You have John Podesta, like the dude from the Podesta emails, who was a high up government official during the last administration, the 2 administrations ago. And you have a whole host of guys. You got the guy from Skunk Works, which is Boeing's wing of like the most advanced military fucking avionics like on Earth, as far as I'm aware, other than maybe Russia, if anybody has more advanced aviation technology. So you have a bunch of these guys, and then it's literally just firsthand accounts and actual video footage from people at the Pentagon, people at the Navy. I know the Navy were the most common with the Nimitz one. The Tic Tac videos, and then there were ones from like certain Air Force pilots, and there was a couple guys from the Army. But anyway, the elevator pitch, the short version is like, well, this is Tom DeLonge put together a bunch of other guys who think aliens are real.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like a lot.
That's what it sounds like. Except the thing is, you have dudes who their actual job was like
used to be
regular shit.
They used to be,
and then they left because they couldn't.
And then they left.
But then what about the Pentagon declassifying? Well, the Pentagon declassifying videos that were shown. Well, so what I'm getting at is, if it's not Russia or China, because as far as we know, and every motherfucker who talks about it, from the dudes at Skunk Works to Podesta, all these dudes, everyone they hire, they talk to, Air Force pilots, people who have way more knowledge about how modern aviation works than I do. They're all saying, well, from what we know, these videos of these aircraft are doing things that are physically fucking impossible. How are they doing it? And you're like, well, all right, that's got to be.
They just one of the reports.
So hold on,
came back.
but see, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say there's a big pitfall in saying, well, that's got to be. Okay.
No, they don't. No.
I'm not talking about them.
They do everything to avoid saying it.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. So what?
No, and I'm not saying that either. This is the question I asked Doc, and I said to someone earlier, and he said it's like we're looking at this, and you have all these people saying this is impossible, right? This is impossible, but they are tiptoeing around the fact of saying, well, then it's got to be aliens. Basically, no one wants to fucking just straight up say it's aliens,
because you don't have real evidence to support such a statement, and also
of course because. But why tiptoe around the fact when we're talking about things that could do like 13,000 miles an hour? That would liquidate a human being.
Just because we don't have an explanation for it doesn't mean we should make one up because it sounds better or it sounds more romantic.
It's unfamiliar.
They should also take an obvious thing off the table too, that there is something at play here that we do not understand.
That's a great.
They said that they just came out with a report. The Pentagon. They said that one of their testing and studies that they had done or whatever, it said that it's not from us, it's not from our country, it's not our technology. They have to look into Russia and China to see what the fuck they're up to, but because of what they did find out, that it's not anything from on our end, is that they still have no explanation for it dipping into the ocean, it's submerging, it's the movements that it made, so no clue. But I also feel like
should not be able to do that.
It doesn't even have to be aliens. It could be. I mean, how many times have we smashed atoms together,
bro?
You know what I mean? Like it could be that weird.
To be impossible.
No. Well, hang on. What you're talking about is the Large Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
The Large Hadron Collider has not existed for as long as these videos have. The Large Hadron Collider only came. What am I saying?
You're saying large hadron, and it's Hadron Collider. Yeah.
Hadron or Hadron?
I don't know. It's HA.
Are you correcting me on something you don't know?
I know it, but I know it's
Hadron.
not Large Hadron.
Trying to hang on real quick while you're sitting while they're trying to figure out trying to discover the God particle, aka the Higgs boson.
The Hadron Collider. It's Hadron. It's Hadron because it's Swedish. It's Hadron Collider.
Collider.
Guys, is it possible? Is it possible that since most of the ocean is undiscovered and we don't know what goes on super depths, what if whatever it is came from that far down?
It's a whole other civilization.
Yeah.
Entirely possible. Which
also, did you see the two bees?
But if it
did you guys see the two bees that opened up a bottle of soda together?
I did see that. The teamwork shit. I did see that.
Until yesterday, I didn't know that was possible.
And
so
a couple other insects that I saw that like were working together to open shit that they shouldn't know how to. I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. That's great.
That's great.
That's great. But if
Don't patronize me.
if a human being were inside one of these aircraft moving at that speed, they would die.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Let's assume Russia or China or who the fuck ever figured out.
What if it's just time travel?
I was thinking that too.
That's also possible.
Well, that's what I was saying with the
it still doesn't change the fact that you could not. It would have to be autonomous.
You can't now. You can't.
Yeah, no, that's what. Hey,
or something that can survive it.
Think about how much shit we've sent to Mars, though, and what we have now on there that's flying around like a drone and shit. Doesn't mean that there's not doing that to us.
Multiverse, fucking time travel. There's a whole lot of possible out there scenarios that it could possibly be. I'm just saying,
Doctor Strange, Wanda Maximoff. It could be any one of those three
all day long. Right.
It's true. Look,
Doctor Strange could bend space. No,
Here's what I'm going to say this because clearly this is what I think, and I think John might be on the page, same page. I mean, I assume Mike.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
No, you're fine. Go fuck yourself. But saying like, if you've ever looked at any like high definition picture of literally any fucking 1 inch of the sky. Right, and at night.
I was gonna say I've looked at a lot of high def 1 inch pics, so you're gonna have to
really. Thanks.
I'm sorry, that was great. You, sir, whoever you are, you know the way this show works. Good for you.
She.
Ma'am.
I'm just saying, there's if to sit here and think that there is not something else in the universe is insane.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, great.
It's insane. Mathematically improbable.
Yeah,
it's weird. I've heard Neil deGrasse Tyson kind of talk about it, and I don't necessarily agree with him. Not that I'm anywhere on the same mental capacity to be like, "Sir, I believe you're wrong," but I just think he's being a little.
Have you tested this theory yet?
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of other really.
Yo, real quick, John, do me a favor. I need you to get in touch with your agent.
Yeah,
there's a guest we need to bring on to Failure Made Monsters.
Dude, if we could get Neil deGrasse Tyson, I was thinking out.
His name goes with New Jersey. deGrasse Tyson.
Is there a Jersey version of him that we can get, like an off-brand?
An off-brand Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm sure there's some poor Rutgers professor who just wants to, who's like days away from fucking a student.
It's a guy who works at
Wow, hold on. Wow. Did no one catch that? That was great. Up, sir.
That was great.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just fucking around. But yeah, what were you saying?
what were we saying?
God damn it.
Let Dane just spit his drink out, ladies and gentlemen. If that's not aliens and gravity and whatnot, I don't know what else.
God damn it, you fucker.
I was gonna say Neil deGrasse was saying that like he doesn't think there would be any reason that there's no interesting reason for him to visit us, which I think is kind of horseshit. Like just as like I mean, not us specifically. Like, I'm not saying our personalities are great. I'm just saying that like it's still an interesting place to fucking if you're flying around the fucking universe and you come across a bunch of morons sitting in front of 19 fucking ring lights, you're gonna be like, why? Why would they do that?
I think the interest in our planet is entirely dependent on how abundant, if at all, life is in the universe.
Yeah, but also the thing that's weird to me
esoteric. Calm down. Sorry.
Well, like, look,
just because I used words that have more than 5 letters in them doesn't make what I said esoteric, motherfucker. Guy who said esoteric.
And for those of you that don't know, esoteric is the procedure where you get your skin dick cut off.
Yep.
That's what they call it.
Look it up. Google
I don't know if a lot
right
of you
now.
know that.
Google that.
I got esoteric so hard.
I believe that's
there's a really bad esoteric dick joke.
Wait, okay, look. All right, look. Here's what I think that they would explore us for. I think they would explore us because sometimes when you have a guest on your show that gives you their favorite sexual position, you can add things to it, and they're like, "Wow, how is this person doing all these different things at once?"
Dane already started this out with how they would explore us. And I was already, this turned sexual immediately. And then he segued into what's your favorite sex position?
We should take that back to our civilization. What? They're licking toes and smashing and giving a foot massage. That's crazy shit, bro. We need that. We need to probe them.
I think
find
Rolo
out how
in
they
the
do
chat
it.
is right. Dan, you need a refill.
I just got first of all.
I think, by the way, I understand.
Man,
Like,
damn.
I don't think the probing thing would necessarily be to figure out like, or like any kind of weird like sexual thing. I think it would be like they would. I don't think wherever they came from, they would have the same kind of organs we do, obviously, or the same kind of sex drive, or the same kind of pleasure. I literally just think they would be shoving shit in holes
just to do it.
Yeah.
just because they're like,
less invasive than slicing
hold on,
open your
ready. Have you ever pulled the wings off a fly?
no, actually, I'm not a monster, Jane.
Yo, first of all,
thank you for beating me
fuck
to
that
that.
shit. First of all, fuck flies. Fuck them, because
I'm
I'll kill.
not pulling
I'll,
the wings
I'll,
off of them,
I'll
though.
kill. I'll kill your whole family. Leave their corpses around, and you come still in my fucking face.
But you don't gotta be sadistic about it.
Yeah, you
No,
do
it's
that. That's the
insane,
only
though.
way they get the message.
SWAT done.
This is what's going to
Tell me I'm
cause
wrong.
an interstellar war because those people watching us are fly. They're like fly
They have
people.
wings.
Oh
And
really?
they, like,
oh really,
they heard-
motherfucker? Okay.
Real quick,
Wait till
dude,
these lasers get up you.
when people get all weird about like aliens, like why are they like scoping out humans and shit? Can we just not for a second pretend that like literally every alien movie ever, when there's an alien body here, that we are not doing the exact same thing? Like Independence Day, straight up slice the motherfucker down the middle.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that is not new. We would be doing
I
all
mean,
the same shit.
I feel like if an alien,
I honestly, it's more projection than anything else.
Although
If an
Brent
alien-
Spiner did say to be careful when he was doing it. He was like,
if
guys,
an alien body really,
That's true.
if an alien body really popped the fuck up, I feel like the first thing we'd do is kill it. The second thing we do is cut it the fuck open. So-
Dane, is there any way there can be peace between us? Peace.
between us and
No peace.
no peace. No. All right.
What do you want us to do?
First of all, no.
If there is an alien invasion, I think they should play that Bill Pullman speech and just put it on every channel. Just
They need to
just
do it
that.
for us to rile us up to protect our
Yes.
species.
And if
We
you
need
for any kids that see this later, that's Independence Day.
Ah, so good.
The best president.
That was a movie from the 90s. Sorry.
How come all the
Right.
decent presidents we've ever had are all it's like it's Bill Pullman and then also fucking Martin Sheen in West Wing. Only two
Hang on,
presidents.
wait. And Chris Rock in Head of State.
Ooh, yep.
Just saying.
Wait, what was
That ain't right.
Who was
That
Bulworth?
shit is wrong.
No. Who was Bulworth? Wasn't there like a fucking? Wasn't it Praz or
Bulworth was
something?
like, but
Or
he's not on the same level as
All right.
No, not on the same level.
no.
We need Sinbad
That
for
Martin
Secret
Sheen,
Service.
that one speech that goes around still once in a while too from West
Oh,
Wing,
yeah.
that shit was that
Wait,
shit
wait,
is
which-
legendary.
What? Actually, I like the one where America's the best country because of what? That one.
Oh, dude, that
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
was news. That was
Newsroom with
That's hard
Jeff
as fuck.
Daniels.
Jeff Daniels.
I
Jeff
just
Daniels, that's my
discovered that show.
favorite.
Dude, I discovered that during quarantine. That show was fucking incredible.
Yeah, that was a great fucking show.
That show was
Everybody.
fucking incredible. We're not. And yeah, no shit. This is older too. Like, yeah, no shit.
But when he
we're
breaks it
fucking
down, the
not.
fact that it's still relevant, and you're like, damn, it's still, yep, yeah.
Ain't shit,
Basically,
dude, ain't shit changed.
No,
Ain't shit
right,
changed.
but the
We-
rent-
we're
no
playing the
spoilers,
same.
no
the
spoilers.
rent went up.
What'd you say, Mike?
No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch
Oh,
it.
dude,
haven't either. Oh, you
it's the
should.
opening episode. It's like the first
Yeah.
scene.
Okay.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
scene.
No, watch it.
And
It's
you've probably
fucking
already seen it.
I actually did watch the first scene, but I want to watch
the whole
show.
The whole show is fantastic.
Aliens won't come visit us because all we care about is dicks.
That's true. They're more interested in
Well,
assholes.
you're
That's why
not
they're
wrong.
visiting Dane and I.
They're like
You're not
obsessed with sizes.
I
And
mean-
the aliens can write in the air, by the way. So.
Speaking
They're
of,
obsessed with
look.
how do we measure this one though? I don't know.
That's good. That's good. That was good. Sorry.
Fuck.
All
man.
right.
What
Speaking
else
of
do we-
dick-
You were gonna ask a
wait.
question, Dane. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of dicks, you know what's cool about getting your dick sucked? Hear me out. Hear me out, right?
Everything except
We're
feet.
listening.
Except
Not
feet.
not always. You remember how I was always like, hey, spit. And for the record, this is gonna
Maybe we hate the
if
teeth
you-
because it reminds us of our circumcisions.
Maybe it's
Wait,
also
what?
because it reminds of our
Deep thoughts
dentist.
with John.
And that's
Go
just
ahead.
No. Oh. So what I'm
Sorry, go ahead. You were talking about
spit and
S&P.
dicks. Give me a
Yeah.
minute. All right.
So, David, go ahead. You were dropping the IQ of the entire chat. Let's get.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
You were getting into it.
Okay.
You're like, listen. But blow.
I didn't. From the chat, she did.
She did.
He's gonna tie it back into aliens,
and that got me. That got me.
Wait. Look at this.
At least it's something tangible.
I love this comment in the chat. I love that it's been an hour and we've been talking about dicks for like 45 minutes.
Yes.
This show is highbrow. This is why John needed to step away from dystopia tonight and come join us.
There's going to be a big reveal at the end. So
big reveal,
stay tuned, everybody.
Big reveal.
Is it your dick?
Yeah. No, just
drop it on the table.
It's like this. It's as long as the scroll in Star Wars. It's like the very first one where it explains the movie. I'm like, all right.
Welcome to Jamaica, man. Now have a nice day.
Wow. All right.
Old joke right there.
That's great.
Old joke.
John Dan, blowjob, spitting on it. Let's go.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna say. Right. So there's spitting on it, and then there's okay. And anybody in the chat, help me if I'm wrong here. There's creating that film. Have you ever had that happen? The film. Do you know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Film on your dick?
It's like, but it's a film. It's a film.
Santino, I think we just found our first alien.
Listen,
film on his
it's a film. It's a film made out of saliva. And I'm telling you, if you ever find someone that can do that, marry that person.
Hang on, real quick. I'm going to take a.
I just feel like they haven't brushed.
No, I was just going to say no. You know what it is? You know what it is? No.
It's like a coat. It's like a coat of.
No, it's
moving around. How they.
Dane. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to ruin this for you.
Yes.
Should I ruin it for you?
Chat says yes.
Chat says yes. I'm going to ruin this for you. It's mucus.
I know what the fuck it is.
It's mucus. No. You said saliva. It's mucus.
Whatever.
That person must have postnasal drip or allergies or some shit. It's not mixed in their spit, and it is
either way. If you can do that,
that's my educated guess.
That is a talent. Don't ever lose that. Don't ever.
I feel like the raptor or the dinosaur that kills Newman in Jurassic Park would do that for you pretty well. I think I saw.
Dilophosaurus.
Thank you.
I would let that happen. If so,
what fucking
planet am I on?
What movie? There was a character in something recently. I just found out that all his outfits are taken from Newman in Jurassic Park.
What?
Did anybody else see that?
No fucking way.
No.
Yeah, hold it. I just saw this the other day. It was
No, I didn't see that. That's crazy.
Whoever said
like I would have.
Wait. I'll take that. Listen,
I would have known.
No! It was. I think. What was it? All of Newman's outfits were from someone in the Goonies.
I have chronic.
Who was? Was it Chunk or whatever his name was?
It's the heavy set kid with the buck teeth and curly hair.
It was. What did it say? Oh, sorry. It was.
Hang on. I'll show you. I will show you.
I believe. Now that I'm thinking about it in my head. Yeah, I believe it.
Hang on. I got.
Yeah, I mean, because the button up Hawaiian kind of yellow shirt.
How fucking great! I love shit like that.
That's pretty dope.
Sean, bam.
You better be posting this episode because wow.
Straight up. That's dope.
That is fucking genius.
That's crazy,
isn't it?
And for those of you that are a little
you got to send me that, dude.
Those of you a little younger, Jurassic Park was a movie that came out of the 90s.
Well, there's new ones with Chris Pratt.
And the Goonies, what year? And the Goonies came out in like what, 89, I think, right?
No, what year Jurassic Park? Go for it.
94. Wait. Hold on. Give me a minute. All right. Either 94 or 96. I think I'm right. 94 or 96.
John, do you know?
I know, but
hold on. 95? Wait, no. It's.
I'm waiting.
Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I got it.
Holy shit.
I was 13.
He's thinking he's gonna get
it. I think 1994.
Close, but wrong.
Fuck, what is it?
John, hang on.
93.
Fuck you! Fuck!
You were when you said 94, and then you were like 96, and I was like, oh
no, because I was like,
crazy, isn't it?
I had to think about when the Sega game came out, and I was like, that came out right after the movie.
I just realized we're over an hour. Do you guys have to bail?
Oh shit!
I'm all right for now. We still haven't solved this alien thing.
I got a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, we're solving important problems here.
Oh.
Just saying. We're going to the 1520. Is it cool with you guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how we do it.
This is how it works.
Yeah.
I ain't editing shit. You're gonna listen to it on the podcast on the fucking audio only version.
I can't wait till this one comes out.
Wait, what is a chronic sinusitis?
Chronic sinusitis.
Sinusitis.
I'm not.
What does that do?
See,
Does that
she
mean,
knows.
does that mean you do a lot of blow? Does that mean you do a lot of blow? Tell us. Does that mean
It could, or a lot of pollen is in your region, or you have
Pollen.
who the fuck knows? Like it could be a whole host of things.
pollen
Or it
makes
could be that
sense.
this woman was made specifically just for you, right? By the aliens after they probed you and they figured out the things that you like.
You know what? How about this? You scoff, you laugh. I'm not wrong, sir. I am not wrong.
What?
Trust
the film?
Yes, it
Look at
is.
the film.
Okay.
I know
You know what?
film
If you
it.
guys ever had a fucking woman on your show, you'd be able to figure this out. But like, it's just.
Excuse me? Yeah, you're right. No, you have a
Sir,
point.
John, not for nothing, but we had like one of the OG legend porn stars in the show not that long ago.
Tabitha
not with
Stevens
me.
and I
Tabitha
fucking
fucking-
love
And I
her.
wasn't invited on.
And then
That's
Tabitha,
fine.
Where'd you wear
Tabitha
it?
Stevens,
We needed
if
her
you're
all
watching
for
the show, if you're watching the show or you see it later, Tabitha Stevens, you're the
She
best.
is one of the most
She's
like,
so sweet.
loveliest
Such a fucking
human
sweetheart.
beings. Especially after talking to you guys, it's just like it really juxtaposes. Like
What was her
bastard,
theories on aliens?
sweetheart, bastard,
Yes.
sweetheart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What were her
Lowther, can you do
theories?
me a favor, Lowther?
Accurate.
Can you stop talking so fucking?
Yeah,
much?
bro. You're
Oh,
just
man.
like
You've been
it's
sucking up the oxygen
impeding
in this
on the
conversation.
show.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm
That's
so
like,
sorry.
John, Dane, all right, do you have a joke? Is it funny? Is it good, John? Before I
Oh,
say
man,
I
it's
was,
gonna
gonna,
fucking
I was just gonna
suck.
say something about him getting his weight room in the angle of the clip too. I noticed
I
that.
love
you
it
like the
too.
Peloton back there?
Yeah,
You
the
like that?
Peloton. I was like, he's flashing
That's
some
good.
Peloton money.
I was
It's
like,
not
who the
even
fuck is it? Who the
strategic,
fuck
and I
do you
don't
think
even
you
use
are?
it. I don't even use it.
No,
What
it's
a
that.
fucking
And
waste of money.
no, he's showing off.
Why
two
would
things.
you?
He's like,
It's a
he's
fucking
like, I have a
bike.
Peloton and an entrance to heaven in my apartment.
Yeah, there you go. Go upstairs.
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Ready?
He
Peloton-
totally does.
Peloton is bullshit. Peloton is bullshit. Waist trainers are bullshit, and anything that is a fucking video as opposed to actually going into the gym and slinging weight is bullshit. And I'm sorry,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
stick by that.
That's
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
It is.
It's
It
whatever
is.
works
It is.
for everybody.
It is.
You know what I
But
want,
what works
though?
fine. By and large, it does not work. Okay, whatever.
That's
Fine.
not true
Say
at
what
all.
I
you
want a
say. What you want.
private fucking gym though. I'm so tired. Like
That
I feel like in
would make sense.
California you can find like a dude who owns like his own equipment or whatever, and you can go and he'll like train you, whatever. Here
be
it's
surprised.
like if you go to get a fucking trainer here, they're like, yeah, just come to the gym, and if 9 or 10 people are using the machines, I think you should
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
I'll take your money and teach you how to
gyms
use
are
bullshit.
fucking- Jersey gyms are the worst.
Yeah.
Jersey
Yeah.
gyms are the worst.
You-
And New
you
York
do
City
have
too
a-
is really bad.
Stop.
Not that I even
They're
like.
busy.
Oh, it's so fucking horrible.
too
It's
busy.
just disgusting, and they're
Yeah.
full
you,
of cops.
You have to go in the dead middle of the
Wait,
day.
they're full of what?
cops.
Okay.
They're all cops.
right. Wait,
They're all
in New
cops.
They're
Jersey?
all cops. They're all
Oh,
cops.
okay.
Or-
Yeah, somehow they're all still
Got it.
fat,
I didn't.
which
I
I
missed
don't
that part.
understand.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
every
real
every
quick.
gym has like 19 cops in it, but they're all like 2 sandwiches away from a heart attack. So I'm like, how's this helping?
And a needle of Diana ball. Just straight the fuck up.
Diana ball, not Diana ball, but yeah.
Fuck D ball. That's all I always go.
Yes.
Fuck
Okay.
Dude, you go. You wait for an injection. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
What were we just talking about?
We're talking
I
about
don't-
Dane's thirst
Diana
trap.
ball?
On
Oh
TikTok.
no.
We
Mike
were.
was
What
gonna
did I do on
something.
TikTok?
I'm
What
kidding.
thirst trap?
Louder.
I do definitely
Mikey,
do TikTok
Mikey,
thirst trap
my
stuff.
boy,
You
my
really
homie.
told me.
Wait, if
Mike.
Mike has a podcast, can you
damn it,
call it? Can you call it louder with Lowther?
Done.
Well
Done.
played.
Louder
Yes.
with Lowther
Well
and
done. That's all I
Lowry.
Well
want.
played. Mike,
You
Mike,
got it, man.
is there anything? So, is there anything you wanted to say? I feel bad. I feel like we've been talking over you. the
No,
whole fucking time.
no, no.
So for
No.
the alien thing, I don't feel like you chimed in enough on this because I know this is something you're into.
Yeah, I love this. I mean, when I was,
What's your take on the whole fucking thing, other than like them coming from Atlantis, or is that what you think?
I know that just popped above my head when you guys were talking about the UFOs. It's interesting because we relate what they look like in this picture down here. Like, I don't know where that came from. I don't know
They're all
who started
blackhead.
the way the little green men look like,
Yeah.
but I mean, they could be microscopic, they could be huge, they
Yeah.
could be like mega comic Thanos size. We don't know. We don't know. This is just how we.
Galactus.
Yes, galactics. Yeah, exactly how we perceive them. Also, I like look into like ghosts. Maybe not. I mean, I've never seen a ghost, but like, there's different like wavelengths that we can't see that
That are
other
invisible to
creatures
the
can see.
human eye. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That,
what
like
we don't
birds
know.
and shit can see.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So like, there's things that we just don't know. So we just gravitate towards the things that we do think and like, oh, okay, it must be that, but we
Yeah.
don't know.
There's
Yeah, our
entire
imaginations
forces
can't really
that
ever
affect
conceive
them.
anything outside of us. Like every movie, aliens always look a little like us.
They're bipeds.
Yeah,
They have
usually,
legs, they have fingers, they have eyes.
right.
Yeah.
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 I think that
So-
I feel like to us it makes them more threatening because it's from a filmmaker standpoint anyway. Because once you unless you really nail the like crazy.
Oh, from a
otherworldly-
filmmaker standpoint. What film was that?
Mine?
Yeah.
I made a movie once. I don't
what
don't
was
ever
it called?
It's called Bully, and you can go
Mhm.
find it at bully.movie, and it stars Danny Trejo, Ron Canada, Tucker Albrisi, and Vincent Pastore, and Jack Falco, who's amazing. And you can just, you can watch it on Amazon Prime for free if you got Prime, and it's a great little coming-of-age story about a kid who learns how to box from Danny Trejo, and, he fights Bully, and it's basically the Karate Kid with a lot more profanity. It's fun. It's a good time.
Right.
So you enjoy that. Also, Aliens. So aliens in films, but I genuinely think that we do that on purpose because, let's be real, like the most terrifying thing on this planet, other than the uncertainty of your own mortality, are other people, right? Like we tend to create the most horrific shit comparatively to, like, I mean, getting mauled by a bear and whatnot does sound fucking terrifying until you find out what like certain serial killers have done to people and what certain governments have done to people. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. It's really
it's interesting that we're the only ones who do like no other animal is going to do another is going to maliciously do something to another animal. You know what I mean? We're the only ones that murder each other in a way.
Whoa,
yes,
that's
no,
not.
So there's a
no. I mean, like for not for
pleasure.
for like psych, you know what I mean? Like for
there is.
I know exactly what you mean.
No, wait, but though I do believe, and someone corrects me if I'm wrong on this, but I do think they actually found, what was it? I think dolphins, was it, fuck with each other on purpose?
No,
with other animals.
No, hold on. Let's talk about killer whales, because killer whales do shit, play with their food just to fuck with
I
shit.
didn't say other.
Also, sea lions.
I meant each other.
Yeah,
like each other. Like they don't attack. Like a tiger's not gonna like randomly.
No, I think
murder.
dolphins prank other dolphins or
thing.
some shit, right?
It's
highly uncommon amongst living species on the planet.
It's actually not though. There's like
It
there's a lot of cannibalism. There's a lot of within species where they literally target each other.
Yeah, but not
no. One main one is hyenas. Hyenas are the fucking worst. What?
But for kicks?
Yes,
yeah,
hyenas. Look, Google hyenas and their practices, and yeah, that's a lot of it.
My knowledge,
I like that you said and their practices, like they've opened up a school in a local area.
Bro,
real quick. My knowledge of hyenas starts and ends with The Lion King animated.
Okay, so expand
Cheech
upon
Marin and Whoopi Goldberg.
Expand upon that, and literally look into hyenas and what they have to. Hyenas and cheetahs are real fucked up. Look into this stuff, because I'm telling you, there's a lot more vindictive nature.
I completely believe that. But at the same time, I mean, they're not like, they don't have tools and awareness guns and that type of shit. Okay. So it's a little. Well, John, is that your agent? What are you doing? You all right?
No, I'm looking. He told me to look up hyenas.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I promise I'm not wrong.
He was really adamant about it. So I was really adamant about it. Let me Google.
If there are any takeaways from this episode about Dane and the way he feels, there are 3 things that everyone needs to know. Right? 3 things. 1, he doesn't like me because I don't like Chicago pizza. Right? So Chicago pizza, that's where it's at. 2,
we're all in agreement there.
The chick who can create mucus when he blows them. That's the other thing. And 3 is hyenas and cheetahs are really vindictive. Those are the top 3 Dean takeaways of the episode.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. And also, wait. And number 4, if you're uncircumcised, it's okay. Live your life.
Well, no one was debating that one.
Yeah.
Well,
listen,
John Poveromo has some shit to talk about.
Mike started it.
Hey, I can't go back. I'm
That's
stuck
true.
where I am. I don't even have
Yeah,
a choice.
Mike's like,
I don't
I
even have a
wanted
choice.
some schmegma, and now I can't have it.
No,
I
he
can't
didn't
even.
want it.
I can't even get it.
even.
I want to throw it at someone. I
Hey,
can't even do
hey,
that.
Stokes, that's 46 minutes now. 46 minutes of dick show.
Ooh.
There it is.
Okay.
But Lowther, is
46
anything
minutes
else?
is it.
Is there anything else about the alien top you want? Because I do or crypto, because I feel like we haven't given you enough time to talk on either of those things, but those are things you and I talk about pretty regularly. So is there anything else on the topics you wanted to get into, or just leave it at that?
Yeah. I mean,
Which crypto have you invested in?
Oh God,
there's like
Culture.
40 of them.
so many.
Jeez.
What do you think about Cardano?
Can't say it. Cardano's
Love
great.
About
Love
what?
it.
No,
Ada,
fine.
Ada is,
No.
yeah. And what they're doing in
I'm-
Africa is fucking awesome. I think they're one of the few
Yeah.
people who are going to be they're bringing cryptocurrency into they're using it. They have like proper use cases for countries that need things like that. That's kind of, it's a cool angle you don't see too often. The only other people I can think of who are doing something like that off the top of my head is like XRP, with the way that they're working at the middleman.
Right.
Yeah. What's that?
I was thinking of investing in Cardano. That's what I was asking.
Cardano is a good investment. I think this is not financial advice.
Do not.
Right?
We do not know shit.
Not,
We
but
do
Go on.
but yeah, Cardano, Polkadot,
guessing?
the ecosystem there is great. As Mike and I have talked about a million times, and mutual friend of ours is huge into Dot. I'm a big Algorand guy. Algo, I think, is probably one of
Isn't
the
that a planet in Star Wars? What are you talking about? What did you say?
Algorand.
Algorand?
Seriously, I'm like, what?
Algo
the
is
fuck
yeah,
is
Algo
even
is
That's
this?
huge, dude.
amazing.
Yeah, they're great, and they have the head this Italian dude who's on like the board at MIT and shit. It's like all I needed to fucking know. Like, all right, cool, sweet, I'm in. But the technology is great and blah blah blah. Look, we can get into all that stuff. That's a whole other fucking episode.
I gotta tell you, as an Italian, now that I'm searching for imaginary coins, I feel at peace. I'm at
Right?
home.
Right?
I'm like,
Cardano.
I'm not
punch
even.
those
I'm not
question
even
blocks, people.
Yo.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Federal Reserve, residual.
Oh yeah.
Gotta look into that one. That's a lesser known one.
I don't
but
know that
if you're-
one.
If you're familiar with AAVE at all, AAVE,
No idea.
Ave?
they do P2P loans. Federal
He said
Reserve.
P.
They
said
do
P,
uncircumcised. They do
PP
uncircumcised
Penis
loans.
to penis. I'm
Just
sorry.
guys.
I did that. I did it again.
Two
I'm sorry.
lightsabers and Algorand. But fucking no. So Federal Reserve is the business to business.
Uncut reserve?
Version of it.
Sorry.
Why are we like this? Why are we like
Oh,
this?
I don't know, but it's beautiful.
So,
man.
it is. I like
I
it.
also, if
it's
anybody
UPP.
really wants to lose money, invest in Baby Shiba. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Yeah, meme coins, baby.
Baby
I
Shiva,
myself. Dude, that's actually something I'm working on right now. Fucking no joke.
Oh, are you really?
No, it's actually someone already made a version of it, and it needs to be redone. But yeah,
All right.
there's a whole other thing. Let's not get into it.
No,
Anyway,
back to aliens.
Back
So
to
I
aliens.
think, yeah,
you
I
gotta
don't
do
know.
this every time you say it.
yeah, back to
Aliens,
aliens.
and then just get sucked
So
up in the sky like the GIF.
Yeah.
So aliens.
So aliens.
Aliens.
I really hope it is something like that though, because I'm waiting for something cool to fucking finally happen.
You know what?
But I also feel like in my heart of hearts, I know that the government's just fucking with me. Like that's what I know.
Maybe
Like
it's
I
a
don't know if
cover-up.
they know it, but like I feel like they're like, let's let them think it's aliens.
You know
but
what?
it's
You know
something
what?
far more.
If this were happening under one administration, you know what I mean? Then I'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds likely. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, look at how incompetent they are with so much important shit. And you're telling me they have orchestrated this well to slowly trickle out declassifying these things over like a decade? Who
I don't know.
the fuck is doing that? You like literally every person you see in the bastions of power here are all fucking half stupid.
Right.
How are they come up with this like super plan over 15 fucking
You know why?
years?
You know what though? You know why I feel like that would be? Because if you ever told an idiot a secret, you know what I mean? They're more likely to keep it if they think it makes them important or gives them an edge over everybody else.
Wow.
That's
Hold
entirely
on.
plausible.
Can we talk about how insanely deep that was? Like, is anybody going to address the fact that that was a great metaphor? What the fuck?
No, it's 1,000% accurate. But
Good
but,
for
but,
you.
But just keeping it secret does not then prove larger plot with
Right.
intent.
No. It does. I mean, I don't know what it is. I hope it's something fantastical and shit that we don't
Fucking
know about. I hope
fantastic.
the Uma Numa or whatever the fuck it is that was
Uma
flying
Thurman?
by was something cool. What is it? What?
Uma Thurman.
What?
Uma Thurman. Yeah.
What?
I hope whatever that
Gattaca.
was is something. I think that was some kind of. It's insane to me that like it's from deep space. We fucking missed it. Like, you know, it's kind of nutty that we just didn't see it coming. But I also feel like there's just a bunch of shit we don't have our eyes on. Like I feel like when the end of the world, like or like if something winds up coming from somewhere, we're gonna know about it like 2 seconds
From a penis.
I don't
coming.
I don't
like
think so.
they're gonna be like, hey, you know, just a heads up, we have an hour.
Like, why would it all be surprising that, you know, like you see those old like Renaissance paintings and shit with like UFOs in the background and like, you know, people talk about the pyramids and all this crap. Like, I would not at all be surprised if there was someone out there and be like, yo, these are a bunch of dumb fucking monkeys, and let's just wait till they become like quasi capable of grasping what's going on. Because if we have learned fucking anything during the last year of quarantine and pandemic and shit, is that we are a mess as a species and wildly incapable of comprehending anything that is beyond our fucking like couch and Netflix. We can't like, people are so scientifically illiterate that we are literally being shown fucking videos of what could be UFOs by the goddamn United States government, who is not claiming the technology, which would be the smart move here if it is in fact theirs. And people are just like, cool, like Bitcoin. Cool, like
yeah, no, I know.
Like Dogcoin shit.
It is weird that we're so
like,
fractured at
your
this
mask.
point.
Like,
yeah, it is weird that we're so fractured at this point as a society that we literally don't give a shit. Like, that's what I kind of like. I question the timing of it and all that other shit too, because it's like, well, you know, maybe it was sent out there to distract and that it didn't quite have the effect.
It's not new. That's the
It's
thing.
not new, but think about the life cycle of those stories. Right.
Like, all this shit started years ago.
Yeah.
Like, so the original videos are super fucking old, right? Like 10 plus years or some shit. The ones from the Nimitz and all. But like that, even that show I was talking about, it's been 2-3 years running unidentified. That's not like when they're literally digging into.
And I'm with you, man. I watch all that shit. I love Ancient Aliens because I want to see how high that guy's hair gets by the end of the
so good.
Time travel.
It looks like mine when I was in Tokyo. I had no idea. It was
time travel. Time travel.
Look, I'm not telling you. To me, this is similar to when I talk to people about religion.
Time
I
travel.
have no evidence one way or the other about what the actual truth is here. So could it be time travel? Could it be people from fucking Atlantis? Could it be aliens? Could it be
and I love
some
discussing
human being has figured out how to completely defy all the laws of physics as we know them? Sure, it's all possible. We don't care about evidence because it's not about it. To be fair, the spacecrafts were shaped a bit like penises. They were Tic Tacs, so like Dane's penis. It's a Tic Tac.
That would be a majestic spacecraft.
Theory,
that would be the top tier of spacecraft. That would be the most elite of spacecraft. That was shaped like mine.
Here's what we know.
You pray to that motherfucker. Sorry.
Here's what we know, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what we know. Alien spacecrafts are slightly curved Tic Tac shaped like this with a light film on the outside of them.
Hey, look, don't bring back up the
everyone inside.
First of all,
everyone inside.
Don't bring back up the film just to scoff about it. Fucking don't demean my very valid point.
Is how you get that film, by the way. I feel like scoffing is how you get that film.
That's true.
I'm not
probably
not
right.
100% on that, but I'm pretty sure if you hear a noise before the film comes out.
Talk shit after you feel it. That's all I gotta say.
Aliens.
Whatever. Fucking aliens. I don't give a fuck.
I would love it if after this conversation, Dane realizes he's been getting his dick sucked by an alien, and that film is like slowly brainwashing him. He's like, "This is great. I don't know why guys don't understand."
I'm super down. I'm still super down.
It's the pheromones. That's what's doing. Man. It's super fucking into it. Super into it.
It's interesting as fuck, man. I hope it's something fucking cool as shit. But
I think it's at the very least it's exciting. It could be terrifying, but it's still exciting.
It'd also be really disappointing in the fact that even the presidents at some level are like. I think it would speak to how just like narrow-minded our entire civilization is, to have like world leaders who have been presented with, hey, we don't know what this shit is, and to have them go, yeah, great. And the budget though, how are we, you know what I mean? Like the fact that they've ignored it is a bummer.
We made God Bless America a thing within the last 100 years.
Yeah.
with the advances in science and stuff, that became so fucking important that we had to add it to something that was pretty rock solid already. Right. And that has only become more and more prevalent to the conversation when you talk about who you like and this and that. Like, that's where we are with the fucking Sky Wizard.
Yeah, well, you know what I like though too.
I don't. Aliens show up, and you think people are going to comprehend it? Like, no, like we literally can't get on the same page about wearing masks. This thing, every other country slightly advanced has been doing. If you had a fucking cold, never mind the most contagious virus in the last 100 years,
right?
Like, are you fucking kidding me? And you think we're going to comprehend that little tiny space creatures have traveled?
Teeners,
what?
Deep breath. You know how you get.
The coupling over here is adorable.
I'm just saying.
Take a drink.
I'm out of alcohol.
I also don't feel like I don't think aliens helped us build like pyramids and shit, but I do think they came down as interior decorators. Like, no.
Yo, don't come on here and test a bit. Don't you
I love it though. Do that shit.
I'm just kidding. Test away.
That's so great.
It's true though. You know, that whole fucking thing about aliens building pyramids because apparently they're built in such a way that aligns with like certain portions of the earth and all that. And was it the magnetic fields and the way that they resonate and vibrate?
That's cool too.
That's fucking wild. If any of that shit's actually true, I don't know enough about it to verify, obviously, and I'm not going to fucking the pyramids to measure this shit with my own instruments.
You know what? That stuff is interesting.
I'll still get drunk at the pyramids, but
I think it makes a good point to that. Like, there wasn't a lot to do then. I'm not saying they knew where the magnet. I don't know what instruments they had, but it is possible that they did see that kind of shit because there's no light pollution. More shit was going on back then. They had nothing to look at but the stars. So maybe, a 24-hour period where they're like, what do you want to do? Do you want to fuck or do you want to look at whatever the fuck that glowy thing is?
Exactly.
Can't we do both? And like,
that's
stop.
Fair.
But like, there's like
level, level though, right? Like if you, there is no equivalent for that now with the exception of like a handful of scientists who pull off miracles as far as I'm concerned, like mRNA vaccines. You don't see that now in the age of knowledge, right?
It is interesting when you look at our timeline, how we've jumped technology wise. Like there's like a straight, like
huge leap.
Yeah, there's a straight line, which by the way, doesn't mean that there aren't people who are put in
at all.
Sorry. But it doesn't mean that there aren't people in government that are put in place to go, okay, we're going to release this, like fucking marketing people who are just like, we're going to release this piece of technology here, and then whatever.
Like I said, it's like religion. I don't have enough evidence to argue for or against what the truth.
I'm for aliens, though. I hope.
Oh no, I'm 1,000% personally for aliens, as I am that there may very well be something when you die. I'm not saying there's a fucking bearded dude in the sky, and then he gives half of a fuck about what we do, considering, like Richard Dawkins said, I believe.
No, we go into the ground and
parasites that burrow out of children's eyeballs.
You know what I love about Close Encounters of the Third Kind is Richard Dreyfuss leaves his family. That's the most appealing thing to me about aliens.
I love Richard Dreyfuss.
Do you ever see The Fourth Kind?
Yeah,
I can't. I'm afraid to watch that.
But I'd like to see it.
Don't be.
That movie was dope. Like I genuinely, when I was younger and watched the first time, I've watched it twice now, and it's one of those things you're like, it's a bit. It's a bit much, like because now, especially after the first time you watch it, because you're like, it's like Blair Witch, like it's bullshit completely.
What's the one from the early '80s or the or late '80s, early '90s?
Close Encounters or
Fire. No. I love
Fire
that one. No. I'm talking about the true story. What is it?
Fire. It was like Fire in the Sky or Fire
in the Sky. That one's fucked
I saw
up.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it's a true story, dude. As far as anybody knows, but it's based on
something about like abducting, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do like eyewitness accounts or whatever.
By the way,
I will go. Dude, the four of us should fucking take a few months and go ghost hunt or alien hunting, or ghost hunting.
Yo,
film it.
Have you ever watched? Do you guys?
I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that.
No, hold on. You ever watch?
Unless there's film involved, you piece of shit. And I'm just kidding.
Dead ass serious. Have you ever watched BuzzFeed Unsolved?
No.
There's these two guys. They do a bunch of fucking like short episodes, and they literally it's literally just a couple jerk offs like us, right? And they go to like, shut up. Like, no, seriously, there's a couple of dudes who like just these guys who work at BuzzFeed, and they got tagged. I don't remember what they were doing before, but they got tagged. I think the first thing they started with was like comparing the price of like, is a $500 hot dog as good as a $5 hot dog?
Yeah. Those are good.
So they ended up doing the Asian dude. I'm terrible. I can't remember their names. The Asian dude and the tall skinny white dude with the blonde hair. They ended up doing this whole series. It's fucking great. My wife and I watched it. Like every fucking episode they did, we watched. And they've done Unsolved, where it's like they talk about aliens and all this bullshit. But they did they did this whole thing like where they would go to like all the quote most haunted places, and they just filmed it. They had like, it was them and like one guy with a camera, and it's one of them's mostly like the four of us. We're just like, this is all bullshit, right? Like this is nonsense. And the other one's like, well, I don't know. Like it could be like this and this, and he's like genuinely scared the whole time. Like I don't care if Dane wants to do it or not, but if the rest of y'all motherfuckers want to do this, I would do it 1,000% go and do that shit.
I have that would be amazing. Like that when I've gone on pitch meetings, because you always go with more than one idea. Sure. You go with the one you want to sell, and then you're like, so I run a carnival.
And then the one that they buy that you came up with on the way there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then, but I'm like, but I've got that. But I do have one where I wanted to go. And what I wanted to do was go to. I wanted to, as a comic, go to these places or whatever, but go with people who are genuinely like scared of the shit.
Sure.
And then like actually see what happens. You know what I mean?
Can you
like,
do it with the second funny guy? Because I'm in.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Dude, absolutely.
1,000% do that.
I want somebody, because
I'd also be half terrified the whole time, because a small part of me is always like, maybe.
That's me. Always a little bit. Dude, fucking weird New Jersey shit all the time.
You guys do that. You guys do that. I'll be home getting drunk. Cool.
I'll do it, Dan.
Can we drink while we do it?
Cool.
Yeah, we can drink while we do it.
You guys have fun.
You get a liquor sponsorship.
I would love to check in with Dane while we're doing it, like via satellite.
I would not answer the fucking phone
with a glass of whatever.
Would not answer the phone.
No, let's do that. I got a great idea. I got a great idea. Let's send Dane a pin. Like we'll drop a pin somewhere and just tell him, yo, I found this chick who's got the film. That's all we'll say. He will be there lickety split. I'm just saying.
Lickety, no pun intended.
That was fully intended.
I still won't. I still won't. No.
I'll tell you. I'll tell him Atmosphere and Cypress Hill are going to be there.
Yeah, if we go to the scary,
we'll talk about that
offline. And then we satellite Dane, and then all of a sudden the scary thing's behind Dane.
Ooh,
that'd be a twist.
It'll be Lowther with his dick out.
Yeah,
that's also the name of another podcast.
And I won't say anything either.
No, Lowther with his. That's
Louder with Lowther. I like that. That's good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let you motherfuckers go. I think we started with dicks somehow and we ended with dicks, and that feels like a good place to put a mushroom tip on this. You know what I mean? Like, pop a little hat on it.
Put the cap on.
Clever.
Anyway, before we let you guys go, this is your chance to shill, to pitch. Lowther, we'll start with you because you've clearly had the least amount of talking time here. Mike, is there anything you want to promote? Anything Westview's up to soon now that the world's opening up? You got any new music coming out, or are you just plan on finding somebody with the film? What's going on?
No, we're getting ready to release some new music this year. We're very excited. We have some new management on the way. A bunch of songs in our back pocket, just ready to go. So,
nice.
So we're pretty stoked. The band is called Westview. We're on Spotify, and my name is the Mike Lowther on all the
Instagrams and all that shit.
Yep. And we are now friends.
For those of you only listening, that's MikeLowther, the Mike Lowther, and Mr. Poveromo. What do you got going on, man?
Yes. I'm hosting a podcast, Dystopia Tonight. We got a great lineup for June. I got Adam and the Metal Hawks, which I don't know if you guys know about these guys. They're coming on.
I saw the picture earlier.
8th of June. They've kept me going to the pandemic. It's a dude who's on AGT, I think, for a little bit. No, he's on Idol. Got pretty far, lost Idol, formed this band that he calls the Metal Hawks. His name is Adam, and they've been doing covers through the whole pandemic. They just got Jack Black to duet them.
Awesome.
I saw that. I saw that guy. Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah, I saw that guy.
So fucking good. Like he's got a great voice. They're all super fun. Yeah. They were doing drums with like buckets on their head or bowls on their head, basically, or whatever. It was just, they were just having fun. So they seem like a cool group. They're coming on. And then I got Alonzo Bowden, great comic. And Ed Asner. Yes, Ed Asner coming
Saw
on the
that
10th.
shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, I'm super excited. I'm super excited about Ed Asner.
Motherfucking Santa
Nice.
Claus coming on.
I know, right?
That's
Fucking
pretty dope,
elves.
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Ed Asner's been around for a gazillion
Ever.
years.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the grumpy old guy in Up. He is J. Jonah Jameson in The Amazing Spider-Man, Saturday morning cartoon.
Wow.
What up?
I love that.
Yeah, George Carlin's daughter, Kelly Carlin, is also coming on this month.
I was gonna
Nice.
ask you if there was a relation there because I wasn't
Yes.
sure. I saw the last name and I was like,
Yep.
huh. Is she a comic?
No, she's not. She's a writer. But
right,
she's
okay.
fantastic. She's super funny. Got her dad's wit.
Awesome. That's
Also,
amazing.
Wendy Liebman, other good comics coming on. The band Wind in the Wave is coming on. So good. We had a good month
You know, the
coming up.
Misfits going to be a guest at some point.
Dude, just fucking tell me when, and you're on.
tell
We
me
talked
when.
about
We're
it.
down. We're down.
What do
We're
how
super
desperate
down.
do I have to come across on my own show to be a guest on yours?
Then you know what? We'll
figure
just
it
get
out.
it. We'll pick a date. And you guys will come on. It's fine by me.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'm down.
I love this. So yeah, and Mike,
Dane's like, I'm bringing
like,
a film.
I'm like, you guys. Mike's over there in the corner. Mike should come on as well with his band, and or you should just come on for your
Let's
band,
just,
whatever you
let's
want to
just
do.
Yeah,
do this
I-
exact thing, but on your show.
Actually, that's a great fucking idea.
I'm super
Um,
in for that.
We just
Loud
move
and
it over
coming.
Yeah.
for like 1 hour,
Done.
like
Yeah.
and smooth transition.
Done. I like
Yeah,
it.
I'm down for that completely.
Awesome.
My
And where
partner's
can
and
like
people
yeah,
find
you
cannabis
can find it
attorney.
on-
You'll love that.
You can find out. Please subscribe on YouTube because that's the
Please
only
subscribe.
place I suck at promoting is the YouTube channel. I
Same.
never did it, so now it's whatever. It's Dystopia Tonight, and then you can see it on Apple Music and Spotify. Apple. By the way, I don't know if you guys have this experience because you guys have been doing it longer, but
They
the
just changed the
Apple
podcast
stuff.
subscription.
Yeah, no, the Apple stuff is like what people go to. I thought Spotify would be the go-to.
It's a mixed bag for us.
Yeah.
Because
It's
yours is live too, right?
Mine is live at first, yeah, and then I put it on the
Yeah.
other shit.
So that tends to be where the early bulk is for us. And then but yeah, I mean the post listening shit is picked up more than I expected.
Yeah,
I don't listen
Yeah.
to podcasts audio only.
yeah.
yeah,
The app
I know.
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
the same way, but
And it's crazy to me. And people are like, yeah, I just listened to your podcast. And it's like 2 weeks later. And I'm like,
Right.
what? Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's cool, but like
Yeah.
I feel like I thought Spotify would have been the place to go for podcasting, but apparently it's Apple Music. So who the fuck knows?
It's a thing. And they just changed their whole like subscription service.
They
So
totally
I
did.
think-
I don't even read that shit, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
got a
I
whole
guess I'm-
fucking email about it too. I'm
I
like,
kind of saw it and I was like, oh, cool, I'm getting fucked. That's what that means.
welcome to the music platform life, sir.
You know it.
Yeah.
And
So, but
fuck.
yeah, you guys are definitely. We'll fucking sort it out, and you guys will come on. It'll be great.
Sounds good, man.
And,
And Dane,
I'm gigging,
Yes.
but you can find me on wherever.
John, what's your website so people can find out
Oh,
where
it's
you're
just
touring
mine. It's johnpoveromo.net.
johnpoveromo.net.
Ah,
.net because we're really
Love
old.
it.
And then the
Yes.
net
Yep.
is a thing that you didn't know about.
is the thing.
Dane, I know
Yes.
you've been having a bit of success with your remix of Insane.
Yeah, that's out
How's
right
that
now.
going?
Jack Genre remix, and yeah, it's doing really well. I am going to tease the video now. There's going to be a video coming out. Oh shit! And it's going to have nudity in it, so be ready for that.
I like boobs.
Oh, is this why all the
Boobs
dick
and
stuff?
vagine.
This is
Oh,
we were
okay.
actually just
We'll figure it
prepping everybody for the meat hook. That's all this whole episode was.
All of
It's
it.
just-
That's
All
what
of
I
it
feel
was
like
about
it just got
that.
We were
locked
just-
into.
All of it
Guys,
was about that.
If you don't watch the video version of this won't be funny. But we were just trying to ease it in.
Are you not? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Are
You're
you not
hilarious.
allowed to play the? Are you not allowed to play the video on here if it's got nudity, even though it's yours?
I mean, I
The
think on
platform
here,
rules,
but
not ours.
I just mean how I'm going to put it out. I'm most likely going to be, for anybody that's still on, I'm most likely, or seasons later, I'm most likely going to be putting out 2 versions of the video, one with the nudity stuff in it, and one
Oh, okay, that's smart.
He's just gonna put out a version with him in it and without
He's
him.
thinking.
yeah,
That's
just
what he's saying.
all of
The
the
dick
dick.
swinging, man. That's it.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like a grandfather clock with just his dick
It's,
in it.
it's
taking
gonna be
the
called
time.
the tripod remix. It's gonna be
Fair
great.
enough. Fair enough.
The tripod remix.
It's gonna
That's
be
pretty
great, man. Fucking fantastic. All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody for
Wait a
tuning
minute,
in.
you didn't plug anything. What do you got going on?
Nothing. I have been doing the same shit I always do. Fucking fantastic, guys. If you're
Yep.
looking for makeup remover towels,
There you go.
or
That's
hair
right.
care products, we got French Kiss shampoo and conditioner to smell like orange creamsicles. We got Speakeasy shampoo and conditioner. One of them smells like bourbon. The other one smells like vintage tobacco. It's wonderful for the guys, but we consider it unisex. We got a
Yeah.
Purple Haze shampoo, and these things came up.
Yeah.
My sister Joey D. Fox is the one who curated this entire hair care line. And then we got the makeup remover towels. We're currently running a special for the weekend because today is National Donut Day. So 25% off. Donut worry.
Will do.
That's your code.
do.
So hop on that.
Use
shit.
it.
fuckingfantastic.com, or you look FF for those of you who are gun shy with the profanity.
Anywho,
that's all I got. I'm working on some new music with Steve and
Awesome.
Tommy, my boys from Scarlet Carson.
And you have hilarious commercials for your products.
Yes,
too.
and hilarious
They are
commercials.
great commercials.
Trying to shoot some more now that things are starting to loosen up a little bit. And we got
pretty loose.
and Dane and I have stuff that we've been sitting on for entirely too
And
fucking
we're
long.
working
that we
on.
wanna drop
We're getting
soon.
there.
So,
We're getting
and
Yeah,
we're
when you
trying to
guys-
work on some shows too. Now that things are starting to loosen up, we want to do some gigs in LA. So
Let's do this.
but yeah, that's it. And obviously, go watch Bully. It's still there. So
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Bully.movie. And of course, we have a few more episodes for this season through the month of June. So join us for the remaining Fridays of June. And we may change the day that we do this now that the world is opening up again. So if you have any recommendations
We will keep
for
you posted.
times and days that you prefer, drop us a message at failureMadeMonsters.com. As always, you can find the audio-only version at all places the podcasts are available. All links are available at failureMadeMonsters.com there. And please, please, please follow Dane and I on Twitch at Santino the Misfit, at Dane the Great. And you can go to the YouTube, follow Mainstream Misfits, hit the subscription and notification bell. That's it. That's all we got for you guys. Thank you so much for joining. You can always join us in the live chat when we do the show, because we are live, because we're crazy people and we don't believe in censoring ourselves or making sure that we have a career beyond this show. So we love you guys. Thank you to our guests, John Poveromo, Mr. Mike Lowther, obviously my boy
Peace.
Dane the Great. We love you guys very much. Thank you, chat, for joining us as always. And obviously, A Stokes, we're gonna run out on this. This is the comment that sums up the entire episode.
Yes.
Dicks.
Oh, nice.
Dicks.
Thanks, guys.
Dicks all
Everybody,
day
be
long.
safe out there. Wear a mask. Get vaccinated. Go fuck yourself if